I'm Roberto LoRusso from Red Arms, and this is episode 4 of Robertones. This week, we're going to take a look at the Electro-Harmonix cockfight pedal. This is a combination wah/fuzz pedal, which has a similar kind of insane sound as last week's pedal that we reviewed, which was the Catlin-bred Merkin fuzz pedal. Although the Electro-Harmonix pedal achieves its insanity with a slightly different ethos. Okay, so let's again do a quick review of the gear that we're going to use in this episode. We have the Hiwatt Custom 100 from the mid-70s, the Trainer TS200 from the late 70s. We have the Epiphone Sheridan 2, and shockingly, a stable iteration of my pedal board. Well, what do you know, eh? All right, so here we go. So again, starting off the front of the chain, we have the American Sound by Joyo, into a simple compressor, and the Ultimate Drive also by Joyo. So once again, just to get that just a little bit of overdrive tone to it. Now, the cockfight pedal is a really, really interesting idea. And basically what they were trying to do with this pedal was capture a similar technique that they achieved back in the 70s, where they would take a crybaby wah-wah and actually cock it into a specific position and just leave it there. You can hear that sound on Pink Floyd records, on Queen records, and famously with David Bowie. David Bowie used it quite a bit. So this is the sort of sound that they were trying to achieve with this. So if you notice when you take a look at the pedal, it's got knobs, but you don't actually have the rocker pedal, the part to actually change the frequency. Now, they thought about that, and with this is they actually have a port in which you can plug in an expression pedal so it can work just like a traditional wah. So let's just take a look at the way it sounds with my current setup without going in through all the craziness. So this is what it sounds like at the moment. And then when we put the cockfight in, so it's got almost like that kind of Mudhoney sound. Well, since I'm dropping a Mudhoney reference. Any case. So the way I have it personally set up is I like to have it like with a lot of gain, and I have it a fairly dark sound. But let's check out what all the possibilities you can have with this pedal. All right, so first of all, let's disengage the gain a little bit. Now, if we take all the other pedals off, I got it fairly dark sounding. Now, you can adjust the tone with this. So it's almost a little bit ear splitting there. But then you can also change the position of where the fuzz pedal component is. This button right here controls the fuzz distortion. So right now I have the, let's turn it back a bit. I have the fuzz before the wah, but if you click it all the way down like this, you get the fuzz after the wah. Versus now I have it in the up position personally. That's because I have so many other distortion pedals coming afterwards. There's already plenty of saturation that is going to give me that top end, that bright end. But again, let's take a look at what it sounds when it's just a traditional sort of wah. So, and you can adjust the frequency. Now, what's neat too is they actually have a feature on this where you can switch it from wah mode to vocoder mode, where you get that sort of classic 70s talking guitar. I have to be completely honest with you, not my thing, but a neat feature regardless. So, kicking back the fuzz pedal back in again, and turning up the gain. Now, there's another neat control here, is the bias control, and this sound makes it sound like a pedal that has a dying battery. So it almost gives you a weird broken gated kind of feel to it. So you can get really some interesting broken tones with this. Now, putting some distortions in there. It's kind of neat, right? So it's not just a one-trick pony. There's a lot of neat little things you can do with this pedal. But of course, when you open it up, you get all the gain back again. When you dial it back like this, almost acts like a gate pedal, which is kind of neat. Now, that's not the only feature about this. What I did mention is that it also has the ability to work as a traditional wah pedal. So right here I have an old expression pedal from my, this is going on as a blast from the past. This is from an old Boss ME5, and any of you know your gear, that is a very old piece of gear, and this wah pedal, expression pedal, is quite old in itself. So let's plug this in here, and as you can see with this, when I engage it, let's get that bias back off and just dial this back a little bit. So this acts like a traditional wah pedal. There you go. So that's the Electro-Harmonix cockfight pedal. Fascinating pedal. Now, of course, if you recall, when you put this in conjunction with the Catlin-bred Merkin Fuzz pedal, it's pretty insane. And, you know, I kind of want to hear that again. So let me disable. There we go. More fuzz, obviously, more fuzz. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, folks. That's episode 4 of Robertones as the noise sustains. Alright, so again, thanks for watching Robertones. We'll see you again next week with we'll review another pedal. I don't know, we'll switch it up. Maybe something less crazy. Till then, thanks for watching.